Shalom, brothers and sisters. Drug and food shortages are here and they will get a lot worse. A lot of experts didn't think that this would happen. Now, I've explained to you what expert means. X is an unknown quantity. Spurt is a water drip under pressure. So an expert is an unknown drip under pressure. Interesting. After the pandemic subsided, the experts said supply chains would return to normal. Now, hundreds of drugs are in short supply in the US and the rest of the world, and even CNN is admitting we're in the midst of the worst food crisis in modern history. It's interesting that all the drugs that are actually very much needed to combat things that we've done to ourselves are suddenly in short supply. Cocoa prices have soared 44% after the last 9 months to 7-year highs, always number 7, as the global cocoa bean deficit worsens for the second consecutive year. The cocoa market has experienced a remarkable surge in prices. This season marks the second consecutive deficit, with cocoa ending stocks expected to dwindle to unusually low levels. The winter wheat harvest in Kansas this year is going to be the smallest since 1957. The US corn prices are going to soar because the Corn Belt is being hit by the worst drought in 30 years. The size of the US beef cow herd has fallen to the lowest since 1962. The orange harvest in Florida in 2023 will be approximately 56% smaller than it was in 2022. So if you enjoy your orange juice like I do, you better grab some right now. Thanks to absolutely crazy weather patterns that no one seems to be able to explain unless they're reading their Bibles, approximately 90% of Georgia's peach crop for this year has been wiped out. On top of everything else, millions of Mormon crickets we spoke about, eating everything in sight, and of course, all of it happening in the context of the horrific global food crisis. 7 years of famine, 7-year cows, remember that? According to one recent report, the number of people around the globe that are facing acute food insecurity increased by 34% last year. The famine worldwide has begun, and it will get a lot worse. Even their experts are starting to admit the truth of what we knew all along. We even knew when it was going to begin, now, and it only gets worse for the next 7 years. Get right with Christ. Walk with Him. He is your salvation. He is the way, the truth, and the life. You don't need to go through the difficult road to get to Him. You can go the easy path. God bless. Keep looking up. We fly soon. Shalom.